In this video, we will explore paging, a crucial memory management technique. We'll examine how it divides memory into fixed size blocks to efficiently manage and allocate space for processes. Let's begin by understanding the fundamental concepts of paging and how it helps in optimizing memory usage within a computer system. Here's an illustration showing memory divided into fixed-sized pages. Let's dive into the basic concepts of paging. First, physical memory is divided into fixed-size blocks called frames. Think of these as equally sized containers in your computer's RAM. Next, logical memory, which is the memory as seen by a process, is also divided into blocks of the same size, and these are called pages. The size of a page is typically a power of 2. Common sizes are like 4 kilobytes or 8 kilobytes. When the central processing unit or CPU generates an address, it references a page number along with an offset within that page. Paging eliminates external fragmentation, which means there are no scattered small blocks of free memory that are too small to be used. With paging, memory allocation becomes more straightforward and efficient. Let's discuss address translation and paging. When the central processing unit or CPU generates a logical address, it consists of two parts: the page number and the offset. The page number is used as an index into the page table. The page table contains the base address of each page in physical memory, also known as the frame number. The operating system uses this table to translate the logical address into a physical address. The physical address is calculated by combining the frame number with the offset. So here's the formula: physical address is equal to frame number times page size, plus the offset. This translated address allows the central processing unit, or CPU, to access the correct location in physical memory. The page table is a fundamental data structure in paging. It maps logical pages to physical frames, enabling the system to locate where each page of a process is stored in physical memory. Each entry in the page table contains a frame number, which points to the corresponding frame in physical memory, and control bits that manage the page's status and permissions. The page table itself is stored in the main memory, or RAM. The page table base register, or PTBR, stores the starting address of the page table. Additionally, the page table length register, or PTLR, indicates the size of the page table. It's important to note that the page table size depends on the size of the logical address space, not the physical memory size, allowing the system to handle large virtual addresses efficiently. Let's go through an example of translating a logical address to a physical address using paging. Suppose we have a logical address of 1234, and the page size is 512 bytes. Also, assume that we have access to the page table. Step 1. Calculate the page number and offset. The page number P is the floor of 1234 divided by 512, which equals 2. The offset D is 1234 mod 512, which equals 210. Step 2. Look up the frame number in the page table. In our example, page 2 maps to frame 5. Step 3. Calculate the physical address using the formula 5 times 512 plus 210, which equals 2770. Therefore, the logical address 1234 translates to physical address 2770. Let's examine the hardware support that makes paging efficient. The page table base register, or PTBR, points to the location of the page table in memory. Additionally, there's the translation look-aside buffer, or TLB, which is a special cache that stores recently used page table entries. The memory management unit, or MMU, is a hardware component responsible for performing the address translation. Hardware support significantly reduces the overhead of address translation, which enhances the overall performance of the system. With the translation look-aside buffer, or TLB, hit ratios typically exceeding 95%, memory access times are greatly improved. Multilevel page tables are used to efficiently manage large address spaces. Instead of having a single page table, the page table is broken into multiple levels. This means that only the active portions of the page table need to be stored in memory, reducing memory overhead, especially for sparse address spaces. Multilevel page tables are commonly used in modern operating systems, often with 2 to 4 levels. However, they do increase translation time since accessing memory requires multiple lookups across the different levels of page tables. Inverted page tables offer an alternative approach to traditional page tables. Instead of having one entry per virtual page, an inverted page table has one entry per physical frame. Each entry contains the virtual page number and the process ID associated with that frame. This means that the size of the inverted page table is proportional to the physical memory, rather than the virtual address space. This can save memory in systems with large virtual address spaces. However, looking up a page in an inverted page table is more complex because the table has to be searched for a matching entry. To speed up lookups, inverted page tables are often implemented with hash tables. In paging, internal fragmentation occurs when the allocated memory is larger than what is actually required by the process. This happens because the last page of a process typically doesn't fill the entire frame, leading to unused space within that frame. On average, the waste is about 1/2 of the page size per process. While smaller page sizes can reduce internal fragmentation, they also increase the page table size and overhead. Therefore, selecting the right page size involves balancing the trade-off between fragmentation and overhead. Smaller pages can minimize wasted space, but larger page tables consume more memory and processing resources. Let's summarize the key advantages and limitations of paging. Paging eliminates external fragmentation and supports non-contiguous physical allocation. It also simplifies memory allocation and enables efficient virtual memory implementation. Finally, it provides memory protection at the page level. On the other hand, paging suffers from internal fragmentation, which leads to wasted space in frames. Page table overhead can be significant for large address spaces, and address translation adds performance overhead. Additionally, the page size must be carefully selected to balance the trade-offs between fragmentation and overhead. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.